I am so happy right now. I'm with Connie Varalamas and Raina Karanakis. Where am I? Holy Trinity Greek Orthodox Church. It's just days away. But before we talk about their incredible event, their festival that is the best, the food incredible, the family that is the Varalamas, truly the best, the ace in the deck, love them to death. I want to talk about we need you. They need to raise some money. They need steps. They need a parking lot. They need you to show up, whether you're Greek or not, to this festival. They need this to keep this great tradition alive. Look, I was just talking to Connie off camera. This is unique what you have here. Those of you that belong to this incredible place of worship, this is so unique that if the next generation doesn't have a chance to come here to celebrate and more festivals moving into this century and beyond, you're going to regret it. So come, eat early, often, whenever you can, make a donation, but especially tell your friends and everyone in your community. All roads lead to this festival, which will be starting in just a couple of days. Bottom line, capital campaign, this is their big ticket item. They need revenue to keep this dream alive. Why don't you talk a little bit about the future? You and Connie, both very young, here late at night, working the books, trying to make everything work, getting ready for the festival, and more importantly, going to give me a sign for my yard in Monaco. So when you drive by my house, hit the horn so I know that you're going to be here. All right, talk about why this is so important to you.
So for me, and I know Connie as well, we were both born here, baptized here. I was married here. My son's going to be baptized here. And I know, and same with her family too, you know, generations of weddings and baptisms and things like that. So for us, I know that it is part of our culture. It's part of how we were raised. It's part of just how we were brought up. We were brought up in the church. We were here every Sunday. We were here for all the activities, all the fundraisers. We were involved in all the for the various stages of youth groups, and we're both on the parish council here now. So, and the festival, obviously, we're co-chairs along with Alex Barlamas, her dad. So he's my godfather. So
it's all in the family.
Yeah.
Listen, her father Alex is just so important to me. The Vasilakis family, Doc, it means so much to me. So many of my Greek friends. I just can't tell you how much this means to me. And I actually kicked in a few bucks, and you know how tight I am now with money. I mean, I squeak. I'm not handing it out like gumdrops like the old days. I really guard my money, but I was more than willing to give them a sponsorship tonight to keep this thing alive. It's all about culture. It's all about heritage. So please, if you haven't gotten a sponsorship, see if there's something you can do. Reach out to Raina or Connie. They would love to put your name out there with so many others that are really passing on this goodwill. Now, speaking of goodwill, let's get down to what really matters. There are festivals that have food, but nobody has food like they have here. So talk about some of the food, the traditional stuff that people will be able to get when this festival opens.
So there's quite a variety of foods and pastries. There's also a bar, so you can also get a drink while you have your dinner, while you have your pastries. You'll have, you know, your grape leaves, your spanakopita, tidopita, your pastizzo, moussaka as far as food, plus a lot more of a wider variety. Those are just the items that everyone probably knows right off the bat. For the pastries, you'll have a huge variety. I want to say there's probably over 35 pastries. So there's a huge variety, and obviously I'm not going to sit and try to remember all 35 of them.
Let me just tell you why I love the Greek religion and the authenticity and the language. You know, growing up in the Catholic Church, at one time in every community you have the Polish Catholic Church, you had the Italian Catholic Church, you had the Irish Catholic Church, and the young people actually could speak the language. Well, with all due respect, we love our heritage, you know, but this is the place that a person in their 30s can speak Greek, roll out all these names, pronunciation, pedantic speech rolls off the tip of their tongue. That's because they have a great tradition, and young people are involved. But you need more young people involved, don't you?
Oh yes, every year we always try to get more of our younger peers that, you know, were like us, that grew up and were, you know, baptized and grew up in the church like we did.
Connie and I talk all the time about this church, the heritage, and obviously I've met the priest here. But when I walked in here tonight, she basically said, look, we need it this year. We really do. We got to get our parking lot redone. We need some steps. So we were talking about contractors and bids and all this other stuff. and gave me an idea. I'm going to have her on the show Tuesday night on the radio right after CBS Radio News at 9. We're going to talk about this festival, and we're going to get to the dates and the time and all that stuff in a minute. But I think it's a good way to start talking about faith in America and religion, and why generations like mine, the older baby boomers who still have a few years left, but like my children in their 30s and in their 20s and in their 30s, that you have to embrace that place of faith, because foundation and bridges, we know brick and mortar, are crumbling in front of our very eyes in communities. But the real reason that a lot of things are crumbling in our society, especially morality and families, because of places like this are disappearing. So now more than ever, you got to put your dollars into your place of worship. And listen, if you know the history of Holy Trinity in Ambridge, this Greek Orthodox church, you know how important it is. So tell everybody when this is happening and how they can get here. Go ahead.
So our address is 2930 Beaver Road in Ambridge. We're located behind the Shop and Save. It's if you're familiar with the
Dust Avenue.
Yeah, it's right off of Dust. Shop and Save's on Dust, but you'll turn on to Keystone Road, and we're right at the very back of Keystone Road on Beaver. The dates: July 15th to the 19th. It starts Tuesday to Saturday from 11:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. And we'll have wide variety of food, pastries, Greek beer, and
There's Greek beer?
Yeah. Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, and then we also have
Music, entertainment.
Oh yes, music, entertainment.
That's why Connie was making this motion
Yeah.
behind the camera.
The live Greek band Friday and Saturday. But with the one food that I just remembered that I didn't talk about, so we have the paputsaika. So it's the paputsi is the boot. So we take an eggplant, you stuff it, and it's stuffed with stuffing. It's very tasty, but we call it paputsaika.
You know, Anna Cara Christos and her husband, I had to make sure I get their name in there or I'll never be allowed to go back to Aliquippa. And I promise next year when my schedule's not as busy, hopefully, I got to take care of my Greek friends in Aliquippa too. I just love it. I love what you're doing here. And what I love more than anything are young people being involved. And really, your whole life has been based on Greece and Greek. Have you ever been there?
I have, a few times.
What's it like?
Oh, it's really a good time.
Is it
And
beautiful?
the weather's, it's so beautiful. The weather's, well, I've only ever gone in the summer, but it's warm in the summer, but it's beautiful.
Now, kids, yours, they kind of eat this stuff and cook this stuff and
Oh yeah,
really?
yeah. Like me personally, we had Greek food growing up. The holidays we make Greek food. I mean, you know, there's always turkey and ham, but there's also grape leaves and spanakopita and pastitzel and all the.
Listen, I do a little cooking show with Coons Market on Sundays, and we love talking different ethnicities. Just kind of give me a typical menu for a Greek holiday. Pick any of them. You can pick whatever. Christmas, Easter, go ahead.
Okay, so Easter, we'll have roast lamb with uvetsi, which is orzo that's cooked in lamb broth, from the lamb juice. It's very, because it has all the tastiness from the lamb and the nuts you make it, so it's very good. I like it with cheese on it, but you don't have to put the cheese. There's,
I like cheese.
Normally for my family's Easter, you'll have spanakopita, which is your spinach pie that has the cheese mixture, your tidopita that has just the cheese, no spinach, with spices. And then sometimes there's avgolemono soup, which is the Greek chicken soup that has the lemon flavor in it. And then you'll have the green beans that we have, the Greek green beans that are cooked in the tomato sauce with the garlic. That's very tasty too. And then you'll have lemon potatoes and rice and pastitzel, which is the Greek lasagna.
This stuff, a little shot of ouzo, 2 or 3, and you're good to go.
You could do that too. That's always a good time after church of Holy Week.
Listen, it's like when my friend Joe Dentisi said, have you ever tried anisette? I'm like, no. It was like rocket fuel. And then I had ouzo. Believe me, my feet weren't on the ground. I just hovered the entire night. Listen, thank you. God bless. I'm going to come back.
Thank you for coming.
I'll be back. I wouldn't miss it. And to the late, great Louis Papin, God bless you, sir. And I miss you every day. Your family, you still mean so much to me. Holy Trinity Greek Orthodox Church. Tell them again, dates, festival.
July 15th to the 19th, Tuesday to Saturday. 2930 Beaver Road is our address, and we will be here from 11:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m.
Whenever I get a chance. Opa! We'll see you here.
Thank you.